Hello and welcome to another episode of our daily guide. I am Reverend Father Peter Omgbu with you today. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I want to join you to subscribe, ring the notification bell, and also comment, like the video if you love this video. Today, we shall be taking some moral lessons through a storytelling. And I want to tell you a story you've not been able to ask, or were you inquisitive one day to ask, why is the all not seen during the day period or the daytime? It's always coming out to say one or two things or make its usual noise, in the night. And sometimes during the day, if you walk along the bush paths or if you are doing some in the forest, you will see the owl at dark corners where there's a lot of trees, shady places, dark areas. Why is owl always hiding? Well, I have a moral lesson for you. I know why. The bird owl is hiding every day. I did a story. In those days, a million years ago, the bird owl was the greatest wrestler in the kingdom of birds. Great wrestler, the champion of all the birds. So during their festival of wrestling, towards the end of the year, they do have these wrestling contests, and no one was able to beat all. As the champion and the leader of all the birds wrestling, during the festival, all will be the last person to arrive at the scene. And everybody was expecting that year who is going to contest with the owl. All would make all the legislations, all the beautiful dances, showcasing prowess and wrestling, and everybody was scared of him. Now, this happened one day. All was about to marry in a distant place, and they went to tortoise. Tortoise, you are the wisest of all animals I've ever seen in this world. Please, can you follow me to marry my wife? And Tortoise reminded all. Do you remember the last time I went to the sky with you birds for a marriage? And I was thrown down from the sky, and here I am suffering with this hard scale. You are asking me to follow the marriage again? Tortoise told all, I will not be able to do this. So all they started asking for help, and then came to the sunflower bird. And sunflower bird was very happy. Oh, we are going to marriage. Fine, I will follow you to marry your wife. So on the particular day, the fateful day they've arranged, they set on sail. They had to cross 9 rivers to get to the village. So while they were flying along the way, there was heavy storm and rain. So the sunflower bird was on the wings of all. After some time, the sunflower bird complained to all, I am really suffering here because my body is getting cold. Let me stay under the right side of your wing. So he went and said, no problem, come and stay under my wing. After all, I'm blessed with feathers, so the rain is not hurting me. And the sunflower bird went under the wings of all. Surprisingly, the sunflower bird could not see flesh in all. It saw feathers all through. And he scanned the right side of all, there was no flesh. He met only one bone. The sunflower bird, which he said, is this the wrestler we have, the great wrestler we have in the kingdom of birds? The sunflower bird pretended asking, oh, please, I'm tired this week. Can you take me to the left side? All agreed, you can come to the left side. So when the sunflower bird reached the left side of all and scanned him through and through, there was no flesh all was having. His body was filled with feathers. So sunflower bird at that point said, well, he is the greatest wrestler. Can I wrestle with him? Because I'm a flippant character. I can swing both sides. So they got to the place of marriage. All married his wife, and they came back. When the D-Day came for the festival of wrestling, nobody was able to contest with all, but the sunflower bird came out. You know, in wrestling, there are drummers, there are referees there. Everybody was happy during that year. And when all arrived at the scene for the wrestling contest to challenge anyone who contests with all, no one dared all. But the sunflower bird came out, as looked as it is, came out and said, I will compete with you. Well, everybody was scared. Because if all defeat sunflower bird, definitely many of them will die. So all the drummers were in anticipation to fly in case all defeats the sunflower bird. So the story goes this way. While they were wrestling, they were in the contest, and everybody was surprised to see sunflower bird contesting with all the greatest wrestler of all times in the kingdom of birds. So the referee was confused, all the participants were confused, and spectators were confused. After some time, they said, well, if you want to wrestle with our champion, no problem, let us go for the fight. So all was confident. At the same time, the sunflower bird was so full of joy and confidence because remember, during their journey to marry his wife, the sunflower bird had already scanned all. So he knew all the loopholes in all. So when they all tried to put pressure on him, he flew back. He went the right side, he went. And that's while he was coming to bounce on it to press the sunflower bird down, the sunflower bird passed through the feathers of the awl. And the awl bird fell flat and was defeated. So the joy that was created at that moment when sunflower bird defeated the all the birds swing in action. That joy. The joy killed over 100 of them because of the joy they had that sunflower bird could defeat all. Oh no, there was an accident in the air. So many birds died that day. Because of shame, all decided to go to hiding. He went to these dark spots because he couldn't withstand the birds anymore. It was the talk of the day, talk of the kingdom, that the sunflower bird could defeat all that way. This was what all said. The interpretation from the wise men says this. All decided to give them this and with his own language, the language you can understand. He said, even if I fall, even I was defeated by sunflower bird, it is not of your business. It doesn't concern you. Rather, mind your business. So that is why, and it's all they all will not be seen during the day and always come out in the night to eat. Around the forest area or your houses, you will see the hall making this sound. Saying, "Bobo brasi, bobo brasi, woo, bobo brasi, bobo brasi." I'm using my own native language. Even if I fall, bobo brasi, woo, bobo brasi, woo. Even if I fall, I have something like I agreed it defeated, but please leave me alone. That is the meaning why the story of how all decided to stay in hiding and dark places in the forest because he was betrayed by his own friend he trusted. He went to tortoise refused, and the sunflower bird deceived him during their journey and defeated him on the day of festival. What are the moral lessons we can learn from this story of the bird hall? The scripture says, get as many friends you can, but have only one advisor. And so, get as many friends you can. You can have 1,000 friends, but have one advisor. Mind those you associate with. Some of them will come to you with joy to flatter you and betray you in the end. In Psalm 41, the scripture says, they come to you full of joy, full of spite in their minds. When they go out to spread the news about you. These are the moral lessons we have today. So when you are dealing with people around you, be very careful. For Jesus Christ did the same thing. When John the apostle came to him, telling him, we saw some men casting out demons, but they are not part of us. We try to stop them. Jesus Christ rebuked him. When they were going to Jerusalem, again, John and his brother came to him saying, Master, these villagers will not receive you. Let us rain down fire upon them. He rebukes them as well. So it is in our lives. We should be careful. We should mind what we say and what we do. Mind the friends you keep around you and work with you. Some of them are not your neighbors. They are not your friends. Rather, they are betrayers. God bless you all. These are Daily Guide. I want to join you today and beg you to please kindly subscribe to this channel. So when I drop a video, you always get it